All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Donna. So welcome to SCBD Toastmasters. Here's the house rules that we need to follow to have a productive and high quality meeting. And first is be on time. Even better, you can come early. And second, please identify yourself properly if you are a Toastmaster, a role players, or visiting Toastmasters, or a guest. You can see the example on the side. And number three, please turn on your camera so we can see you. So hopefully if we meet on the street, we can know, this is Toastmaster Channel from Korea if you started to say. And please turn your microphone mute if you're not talking, but whenever it is a chance, please turn on your microphone. And number five, this is very important, be fully present and have fun. Make mistakes, that's okay. You can always learn from mistakes. And we have our evaluator, we have our inspiring speaker today. And with that, that is our rules. Please follow these rules so we can have a very good quality for today. With that, I will call our Mr. President and our grammarian for today. We have Toastmaster Andika Sumasono, Mr. President of SCBD Toastmasters.
Thank you so much, our SAA. Let me share my slide first. Okay. Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning. I know maybe it's not morning, but we are always encouraged by the morning spirit. So every day or every meeting is always morning. And welcome to SCBD Toastmasters Club meeting, where the club promotes awe, appreciative, warm, energetic, and experience. My name is Andika. I'm the president of SCBD Toastmasters Club, and I would like to thank our visiting Toastmasters. We have Toastmaster Chernel, Toastmaster from Go Getters, the president, and also we have the VPE of the Gunung Sewu, Toastmaster Flo, and we also have visiting Toastmaster Philippe, Dedeh Irawan, and also our beloved SCBD Toastmasters and guests. SCBD Toastmasters is a part of the I would say Toastmasters International. It is a foundation. It is established in 1924. It focuses on public speaking and leadership. It has been around 144 countries. We are consisted of 14,700 clubs, and we have more than 280,000 members. How big we are. Then the SCBD Toastmasters Club itself, it was established in 2005. We commit to provide guidance in achieving education progress for our members. We also provide a member-centric mentoring program, and we have a warm club environment that you will enjoy today. If you become a Toastmasters, you will have a chance to develop yourself using the pathway learning experience, where we have 5 different levels. And we monitor our members' progress, and some of our members have even completed multiple pathways. This is a glimpse of our SCBD mentoring pairs. So if you join with us, you will have a senior member that is willing to help you in developing the developing journey. All right, so I would like to check whether our there you go, Toastmaster Shaiful. He is our new member. So I would like to take this chance to inaugurate our new member, Toastmaster Shaiful. Hello, Toastmaster Shaiful.
Hello, Mr. President.
Yes, so in this inauguration, I would like you to follow what I say. And this is a pledge for a new member. And then this pledge will be followed by the existing member of SCBD Toastmasters Club. So Toastmaster Shaiful, please repeat after me. I, in the presence of my fellow members of the SCBD Toastmasters Club.
I, in the presence of my fellow members of the SCBD Toastmasters Club.
Make this firm obligation.
Make this firm obligation.
To attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
To attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
To apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmasters education program.
To apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmaster education program.
To participate actively in club activities.
To participate actively in club activities.
To evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner.
To evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner.
To build open, friendly relationships with my fellow members.
To build open, friendly relationship with my fellow members.
And to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
And to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefit of Toastmasters.
All right, now I would like to say to the existing members, please unmute yourself and repeat after me. We, the members of SCBD Toastmasters Club, pledge
We, the
members of
SCBD
SCBD
Toastmasters Club,
Toastmasters
to support you in your quest for self-development,
to
support you
in
in
your
your
quest for
self-development,
self-development,
to provide you with positive, helpful evaluations,
to provide
provide
you
you with
with
positive,
positive, helpful
evaluation,
evaluations,
to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere,
to maintain a
and a
friendly,
friendly,
supportive
supportive atmosphere,
to give you opportunities to help others,
to give you
opportunities to help others,
and to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
and to make
make
your
your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for our Toastmaster Shaiful. Welcome to the club. Now, for everyone, please join us every Friday, starting from 6:55 p.m. for the GMT +7, because we have the first and the fourth week's meeting in a hybrid meeting format. And the second and the third week, it's an online. So basically, you can join whichever that is convenient for you. If you happen to be in Jakarta, this is our hybrid venue. It's Perpustakaan Kementerian Pendidikan, Kebudayaan, Riset, dan Teknologi Republik Indonesia in Jenderal Sudirman Street, Senayan, Jakarta, Indonesia. So, without further ado, with the power of my wallet, I open this meeting. Let me give the screen back to the Toastmaster of the meeting.
All right. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters. Long time no see. How are you this Friday night? I hope all of you guys are in the good situation and a good mood, because tonight we have the party like usual. Every Friday night is SCBD time to take a party. And yeah, the topic for tonight is about the inspiring self-love. What comes on your mind when you hear about self-love? Maybe all of you can type on the chat box or just unmute your audio.
Hi, Tom, we can't hear you properly.
Am I audible? All right.
Very tiny.
So yeah, tonight is our theme is about inspiring self-love, and like the other Friday night, we have 3 sessions in one night. First is prepared session is dedicated to our lovely members to deliver their prepared speech, and also the next is table topic session. Table topic sessions is dedicated to all of us here. Even though you are a guest or member or anything, you can join with our table topic session for tonight. And special for tonight, our treasurer will be the table topic master, which is Toastmaster Agung. And then the last is about the evaluation. This is the heart of Toastmasters. This is the main point for all of us to learn together, to learn each other, and yes, growing up together. And of course, I'm not being alone here because I have the general evaluator, which is the leader of on an evaluation session. So without any further ado, please welcome our general evaluator, Toastmaster Chapter Results. Toastmaster Chapter Results, the speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Happy mornings, everyone. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and yes, to fellow guests as well. Thank you to Leony for the invitation to be here and be the general evaluator. So as the general evaluator, I'll be conducting the evaluation portion of the evening. I'll be calling on a team to assist me to give some feedback on how the speakers went. And at the end of the meeting, when called upon, I'll give an overview of my findings of the meeting. So now I believe I should call upon the team of evaluators. So firstly, I'm going to ask this timer to introduce themselves and give us an introduction of what the timer role is about. So the timer, I believe, is Donna. Donna, the stage is yours.
Thank
You
you
are
to
muted.
SCBD Toastmasters Chanel. My name is Donna, and I will be your timer for tonight. My task is to keep you within time. We have a few kinds of timings tonight. We have, for our prepared speakers, 3 of them will be doing 5 to 7 minutes. That means when they reach 5 minutes, I will change my background into green. And at 6 minutes, I will change my background into yellow. And at 7 minutes, I will change my background into red. For table topics, same thing, but different timings. 1 minute green, 1.5 yellow, and 2 minutes red. And special for our third speaker, he's gonna do his path completion. So that's gonna be 10 minutes green, 11 minutes yellow, and 12 minutes red. At 30 seconds after red, the speaker will be disqualified from being voted. So that will be it for me. I will also report the timings at the end of every session. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, timer, for such a thorough explanation of your role. Please, speakers, keep in mind that timing is important, so take note and stick to the time. Now I'm going to call on the R counter to explain to us what exactly is his role, and I believe he's also doing the word of the day. So I'm going to call on Dedeh, Toastmaster Dedeh. Am I pronouncing your name right? Yes, the stage is yours.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. My name is Dedeh Irawan, and I'm from Binjai Platinum Toastmasters Club. Today, I will be the word of the day counter. My responsibility is to note words and sounds that are used as pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase, such as I, or this means. Another thing that I note is the word of the day, which is resilient. Please use it as many as you can during your speech. At the end of the meeting, I will report the numbers of time that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Yes, thank you for that thorough introduction. And let's be resilient and use the word of the day. Now I'm going to call on our grammarian to give us an overview of his role for this evening. He's also, I believe, the president. And yeah, the stage is yours.
Andika.
Andika, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Ms. GE. So basically, since this is a session to learn and to educate ourselves, so I would like to help you to note down some of the grammatical errors. But not only that, I will also note some remarkable quotes during the speech. So later on, I will help and I will deliver a report that I hope we can learn from it at the end of the session. And please do not be afraid of make mistake because this is a learning session, and feel free to deliver your speech and use the WOD. Back to you, Miss GE.
Thank you, grammarian. Yes, it's important to realize that this is a learning experience and do not be overwhelmed. Let's be resilient in our pursuit of learning. Now, the last person I'm going to call on is our ballot counter. A ballot counter, can you give an overview of what do you do?
Hello, happy morning, everyone. My name is Saiful, and tonight I will be the ballot counter. As the ballot counter, I will create the polls during this meeting. I will use easy polls, and I will share the link to you into Zoom chat box, and you can put your favorite speaker, table topic speaker, speech operator, and prepared speaker. And please your right to vote to encourage the speaker. And by the end of the meeting, we will have a Hall of Fame for the most voted speaker. That's all from me. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Thank you for letting us know and reminding us to vote for our best speakers. Now, with no further ado, I'm going to return my control back to the Toastmaster of the day.
All right, thank you so much, our GE and the team. I hope all of you guys can enjoy our night tonight. So yeah, good luck for you and your team. And yes, let's start the first session on the SCBD Toastmasters meeting, which is prepared speech. So for the first speaker, I will call Toastmaster Dedeh as our first speaker for tonight. But before that, I will call her evaluator to introduce Toastmaster Dedeh. So without any further ado, please welcome Toastmaster Adrian. Toastmaster Adrian, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Ishraki. Yes, I'm glad to see you back here again, Toastmaster Ishraki. So tonight we will have Toastmaster Dedeh. She has come a long way to this day, and today she come to deliver her project 2 evaluation and feedback for the second speech. The purpose of this project is to practice to applying feedback and to serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. With title, Sell Yourself First if you want to sell anything. Wow, I can't wait to hear you on the stage tonight. So Toastmaster Dedeh, sell yourself first if you want to sell anything. Toastmaster Dedeh, stage is yours.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Adrian and all of fellow Toastmaster and guests. Sell yourself first if you want to sell anything. Did you aspire to become a salesperson? If yes, please raise your hand.
Me.
Okay, there is a 5%. And who here has been or aspired to become entrepreneur? Please raise your hand. Okay, there is a lot of the entrepreneur. So for tonight, I will share about my experience as a salesperson. Did I want to become a salesperson? Definitely no. When I child, actually I have a dream to be engineer, but somehow for today, I became a salesperson. And what is the similar between the entrepreneur and the salesperson? Both of them is for sell. For sell what? It can be a product, it can be service, anything. But the important thing is, did we just like do the transaction for the selling? It's no. So I would like to share about my experience as a salesperson in the IT company consultant. And a lot of my project, I always work with the fighting about the pricing with my competitor. For the vendor is much cheaper than my company. And then if I reduce all of the margin, so I can similar the price with the vendor, I'm still lost the project. So if we just fight about the price, how we become a good salesperson? And I just realized that I don't have the connection with my customer. And even I don't know what is his face or her face, because I just talking by WhatsApp, by phone, or just meeting online without camera anymore. So I don't know it is a Thai or it is a girly or something else. So for this one, I really believe the most thing is we have to connect with the people. The selling is not for the salesperson, but also for us as human. We also sell ourselves to our friends, to our family, about our value, about our care, about our love. So we can like mix our value to others. They can get the benefit from us and us can get benefit for them. That is selling. Win-win solution. It's not only transaction. And what do you think about a salesperson? I'm really scared when everyone wants to be sales. Maybe in your mind, the sales is about the money, the target, the pressure. Yes, I did. I get a lot of things from my boss, from my company. But I realized that for the salesperson, it's not only for the extrovert. It's only for everyone, because we can put all of the insight, all of the experience to our self, to self-improvement. And one thing to become a salesperson, to become a good sales, you have to like more active listening. Listening your audience, listening your customer, listening your friends. So you can know about their problem. So you can have the empathy and you can share about your value that can help them. It's really good because it's not only transaction, but we share about the value. How much the price you offer to customer for selling product or service. If you don't have the value about that service, you will lose. But if you got the price with the hikes, but you can believe with your value, the customer will understand it. So for that experience, the selling is not just sell, but it's about to help others. And it's so hard to become a sales because we have to understand all of the needs from customer, not us. But I think we believe everyone here can to become a sales. Sales to their company as a professional and sell it for yourself. So your value can be understanding by your friends or your family. And then you have to willing to learn every day, because as a sellers, you don't to learn about your product or service, but you have to learn about how your customer is it. So you want to become a salesperson? Yeah, just do it. It's not a scary job, because I think with the technology, sales cannot be replaced with the technology, because the sales is about the connection, people to people, humans. It can be replaced by the AI or technology. So sell yourself before you sell anything, with your value, with your honest, and with your sincere. Thank you. Back to the Tom.
Thank you so much. Please give applause to Toastmaster Dedeh. Yes, sell yourself before you sell anything. It's such a thing that how the way we sell ourselves to get a job. Am I right, Toastmaster Dedeh? So thank you so much, Toastmaster Dedeh, for your insight, for your story tonight. Yeah, it's totally awesome. But in the other hand, I also learned about if you try to sell yourself, just do the personal brand. So yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Dedeh. Let's move on to another fabulous speaker for tonight. Please welcome our second speaker, which is Toastmaster Ivonne. But before that, I will call her Evaluator, Toastmaster Hani, to introduce Toastmaster Ivonne. Toastmaster Hani, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Tom. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmaster and esteemed guests. My name is Hani. Tonight, I will be the evaluator for Toastmaster Ivonne. She will deliver in a pathway strategic relationship, project level 2, project 3, in introduction to Toastmaster mentoring. The purpose of this project is to clearly define how Toastmasters mentoring to the members, and also will be implemented after the project will be finished, and introduce to our members how mentoring program is work. Without further ado, let's hear from Toastmaster Ivonne, my experience of Toastmasters, Toastmaster Ivonne, my experience of Toastmasters. Over to you.
Thank you. Sorry, am I audible? Hello?
Yes, you are.
Thank you, my evaluator, Hanley, sorry.
You're a little cut off. There we go.
Yeah, a little cut, yeah. Happy morning, everyone. Very often, as I walked to the stage, I feeling the chants and cheers always rumbling in my back. I stood still, unable to open my mouth. I heard my heart pounded so hard, and I was frozen for a while before my speech. I thought, will I might be lose the situation? This situation actually happened a couple years ago. Whenever my company MC asked me to present the season report, I was so nervous. I afraid the public speaking. So fellow Toastmaster and guests, have you ever felt your heart race incredible when you are asked the public speaking? Of course, I agree that whenever I was called on to speak in public, I was so nervous. And just after a couple years later, one day, I thought, oh, actually the problem is, could I have some person can help me and give me the guidance, especially someone can mentor to me. This is my thought at that time. And very incredible, one day I was walked by a coffee shop. I saw a man standing there and speaking. And the other person just sitting around the table using the checking list, scoring this person. And many of other persons observing this person when he was speaking. I was very interested. And at the end, actually, I was invited to join these activities. And I was so happy because there are a lot of the ridiculous happen in these activities. And finally, I know this is a Toastmasters Club. For example, the next meeting, I joined it and I was invited to make the table topic speech. I understood. Actually, I didn't make a very good speech. But how come I was voted to be the best speaker? I think that is ridiculous. And the second example, one day, a very outstanding young guy delivered a very remarkable speech. I was so touched. But how come the speaker was disqualified? So I was very intrigued for the club activities. So because I really want to understand what they are doing, so I continuously come back to join their meeting. And after 6 months, I joined my first Toastmaster Club. I like this club so much since a club really nourish the public speaking in a pragmatic way with the mentoring program. I think that is the answer to me. For my first speech, I got the feedback from my mentor, and she reduced my speech script, the word, from 1,000 to 600 words. She urged me, writing speech is different with writing essays. So remember, the speech title short, and the content short, and the sentence short. I always remember it. And most important, she encouraged me engage the audience with the question whenever I make my speech. So my second speech, the mentor also give me a lot of feedback, like whenever I need to make the PowerPoint lighter to present a better speech of the multiple points. And later, I got a lot of guidance from the mentor. I'm coming to I joined SCBD Club. I think I was so lucky because I luckily to have a very senior and a very knowledgeable mentor, the Toastmaster often. I appreciate her. He helped me, he assisted me in various situations, from writing my speech to deliver my speech. So I want to take this opportunity to thank for my mentor, Toastmaster often always guide me how to analyze the whole content with a profound sense. And the other point, a big thanks to SCBD have this opportunity to give me learning and to grow together with everyone. Back to our Tom. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ivonne. Please give applause to Toastmaster Ivonne. What a great journey of Toastmaster Yvonne's experience in Toastmasters, especially in SCBD Toastmasters. Toastmaster Alvin, you are a great mentor, our the next senpai. So congratulations to Toastmaster Yvonne and also Toastmaster Alvin, the mentor and the mentee. What a great teamwork. And let's move on to the next speaker, which is Toastmaster Leony to deliver her speech. And for the, what is it to say? The pathway is the engaging humor. But before that, I will call her evaluator, which is Toastmaster Raihan, along the way from Jakarta Toastmasters Club, to present Toastmaster Leony. So Toastmaster Raihan, are you there?
Yep, I'm
All right. Yes, Toastmaster Raihan, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Israki. So, hello everyone. So this is the second part of a two-part project from Toastmaster Leony, which is the final project for level 1. And her objective for this particular speech is to implement the feedback that I've given her from the previous speech that she's done. See if she can implement criticism and also advice in a speech, and see how she improves on a particular speech. And without further ado, Toastmasters Leony, the screen is yours.
Today, I'm going to tell you about a story of less-known resilience. And it started with a woman named Johanna. Johanna was born in the Netherlands, but she lived in Paris with her husband, Theo. Theo was an art dealer, and he had a big brother who was an aspiring painter who lives in another city. Theo fully supported his brother financially because, well, at that moment, his brother couldn't even sell any of his paintings. In 1891, Theo's brother, who was a painter, died. And 5 months after that, Theo also died, leaving Johanna and her babies with little money, but lots of paintings. The paintings of her brother-in-law, who only managed to sell one painting before he died. So, what did Johanna do after that? She did what her husband always wanted to do for his brother, making his artwork known. Johanna went back to the Netherlands with hundreds of paintings and began to introduce them to the Art Society. Not only that, she also carefully organized and translated hundreds of her brother's-in-law letters to her husband. Because back then, when they're still alive, they actually exchanged letters frequently. Because of Johanna compiled the letters, so it added context to most of the paintings. And these are some of the paintings. As you can see here, does anyone here knows whose painting is this? Everyone, you could type in the chat box maybe. Anyone? Yes. All right. Yes, it's the work of Vincent van Gogh. And through his letters, we actually know that this infamous painting, yes, this is Van Gogh, this infamous painting called Starry Night was created in the mental health institution while he was trying to recover from his breakdown. And it wasn't actually his favorite work. This one is his favorite work. This is called Potato Eaters. It is dark and gloomy, but he actually likes it because it was his critique to the government at the time. Personally, Vincent's letters are the most interesting part for me. This is one of the examples. Why? Because through his letters, we get to know him. We get to know that an art person like Vincent has a high level of sensitivity. And that high level of sensitivity is the thing that allows Vincent to observe and capture details, to convey his feelings through his art, and to have that kind of emotional depth. But here's the thing. The very same sensitivity that he has was also a thing that made Vincent vulnerable to mental health issues. People portrayed Vincent's story as an irony about an artist who struggled when he was alive and became famous only after his tragic death. But for me, Vincent's artwork is proof of his less known resilience. In a span of 10 years, he made 1,100 sketches and drawings. This is just sketches and drawings. And he produced more than 900 paintings. That alone is a proof that he was persistent enough. And he did all that despite his mental illness. And yes, he was struggling a lot when he was alive. He even knew that he was a difficult person to be with. And as a just like ordinary human, he has his own vices. But let us remember him for his resilience, his less known resilience. Before I end my speech, I want to leave you with a quote from Vincent van Gogh. For the great doesn't happen through impulse alone, and it's a succession of little things that are brought together. Back to you, Toastmasters of the Day. My name is Leony.
Israki, you are not audible.
Am I audible?
Yes, but still very weak.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So much topic resilient, which is our WOD for tonight, resilient. So yes, I think that's the rest of the presentation. I will call just Vice President.
Mr. Ishraki, did you call the timer?
Yes, Mr. Blackman, the report.
We are going to go for our fourth speaker, please. So not my time yet. Toastmaster of the meeting, we can't hear you.
Is Toastmaster Anom is I guess yeah, then this person since I will this person. Jenny.
I guess Mr. Anom is not here. Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes, but breaking up, sir.
We can hear you, but it seems like you are somewhere in a tunnel. So we can't hear you well. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yes, so because the last speaker is not present, I will present the time report for the first three speakers. We are going to wait for them after table topics. Okay, so for the first speaker, we have Toastmaster Dedeh. Hold on, let me scroll. Hold on, please. 6:58. And Toastmaster Ivonne at 7 minutes and 42 seconds. And lastly, Toastmaster Leony at 5 minutes and 48 seconds. With that, only Toastmaster Dedeh and Leony are eligible to be voted. However, we'll wait for the votes until Toastmaster Anom has performed. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for Donna. So let's move on to our couple topic, which is like will be by our couple topic master president of pleasure. So we got them further to
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ishraki, for introducing me. So I guess I still have the normal time, but the Toastmaster Anom will be delivering the speech after table topic. Is that right, Toastmaster Donna?
Excuse me, yes, that is right.
Okay, good, great, thank you so much. So we have now early table topic session, but first let me share my screen. Is it visible? I guess so. Yeah, it's visible. Great. Then, so my name is Agung, and I'll be your table topic master for the table topic session.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know what is table topic session, I guess I believe that Toastmasters members or visiting Toastmasters or the frequent guests in SCBD Toastmasters or other clubs Toastmasters, you may know that what is table topic session. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is a session that is a session for us to give an impromptu speech. Okay, I will give you each one. No, not everyone will speak on this session, but the session will be open to also non-member of Toastmasters. So for guests, you are welcome to what's this to join this session, and then I will give a prompt or question or statement that I will give you 1 to 2 minutes to explore and to explain what is your take or what opinion, and you can speak freely until 2 minutes. Okay, so I will give you a question or prompt so that you after that you have to speak 1 to 2 minutes about that prompt, about that question. Okay, are we good now? All right, so today's meeting is celebrating World Health Day. So, and the theme is inspiring self-love. So the topic that I will give you tonight will be about mental health kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, a lot of 3 persons already raised their hands. So I would, for those of you who don't know how this session works, I will give the example first. I would invite Toastmaster Elios to give to take the honor. Yeah, Toastmaster Elios, how are you?
Hi, Agung. I'm fine.
You're fine, yeah. It's been a long time we haven't met each other.
True, yes.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the topic for you. Toastmaster Elios, is self-love a selfish act? Is self-love a selfish act? Yes or no? And why? Is self-love a selfish act? If yes or no, why?
Hi, everyone. My name is Elios, and I love myself. Come on. Who doesn't love yourself? Put your hands down, because I do believe that all of us love ourselves. And if you think that you don't love yourself, you can ask me, TM Elios, love me. Yes, I will love you. So you will have enough love to fill on your love tank. Imagine you are an aquarium. No, you are a fish in aquarium, but you don't know the tank will not be filled by water. Can you live in it? No, right? There is no such thing. A fish can live without water, and it's true. I cannot live without I love myself. So if there is nobody love me at all, I don't care. I'm resilient enough because I have self-love. I care enough about myself. And yes, if you ask me, why you love yourself so much, Elios? There is nobody except me in this world that the name is Elios Theophilus. Yes, you can search on the Google. Type my name, Elios Theophilus Kandawijaya. There is nobody else. So if this guy doesn't love himself, who will love him? And yes, thank you for loving me, and I will always loving you because the feeling is mutual. And again, is It is not a selfish act. It is about how you care about yourself. It is about how you love about yourself. And never ask me why, because we don't need reasons to love ourselves. We don't need reasons to care ourselves. Back to you, Agung.
Okay, wow. Woohoo. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Elias. Yes, I do agree with your statement, with your opinion that if you don't love yourself, who will love you, right? First, you need to love yourself so that you can love, you give love to uh, another person. So I really, really agree with your statement. And I love your confidence as always, Toastmaster Elias. All right, next. I have already VTM and I want to choose one SCBD Toastmaster members. Okay, I have a lot of people who is wanting to join. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Let me call Toastmaster Kenison for the second person. Yes, you have the honor, sir.
What? Okay, there's a lot of queue on the chat, but I guess thanks. All right, let's go.
Okay. Okay. Toastmaster Kenison. Glennon Doyle said, treat yourself like someone you love. Treat yourself like someone you love. I guess. Treat yourself like someone you love. Kenison, the stage
Right.
is yours.
Do you know what is the best gift you can give to yourself? What if I tell you that there's a gift that will make you healthier, will make you able to memorize more things, up to 100% more things, will be able to make you forget up to 50% less things, will be able to make you live at least 20 years more. What is this gift that I'm talking about? Would anyone like to take a guess? Please type in the chat.
Money.
Love? Money? Okay. All right. Pretty good guesses. Not money. It's not money. It's not love. The gift that I'm talking about is sleep. 8 hours of sleep is proven by research to give you all of these benefits: memory, vitality, constitution, fighting cancer. What else? Did I mention memory? Of course. See, that's the joke, because I didn't get enough sleep yesterday. Yeah. It's actually completely true. Well, it's hard to give you all the facts and the research here. But yeah, the best gift that you can give for yourself, that I've been giving myself enough of, is sleep. But yeah, the problem is, if there's something I want to watch at 1 a.m. in the morning, then how? Well, then I just have to call in sick the next day, because I know the benefits of sleep far outweighs the detriment that I get from getting to work a bit late later the next day. Back to you.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Get enough sleep, everyone. Get enough sleep. Yes, I did also. I didn't have enough sleep like 2 days ago, and then tomorrow it was not a good day for me. So that after, and then the day after tomorrow, I slept like 8 hours, and then in the morning I felt like I am a brand new Agung again. So get enough sleep. So it's good for your physical health and also for your mental health. Thank you so much, Master Kenison, for the speech. Now I'd like to invite our guest. This is your time, guest, for you. Let me check who is turning on the camera. Yes, I'm spotting you. Olivia, are you ready? I'm highlighting you right now. Okay. Hi, how are you? I'm good. You're good?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So first of all, I'd like to ask you, you know how it works, right?
Probably.
Okay, so I will give you a question or a statement, and you have to speak 1 to 2 minutes according to the prompt that I gave.
Okay.
Understood?
Sure. Yes.
Okay, great. The question for you is, would you tell us when you feel most comfortable in your own skin? Olivia, would you tell us when you feel most comfortable in your own skin? I can give you 5 seconds to think, and then you start to go. Would you tell us when you feel most comfortable in your own skin? Go ahead.
This is a hard problem. Okay. I think that is this like a question or just I can just tell?
Whatever you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that I'm currently very much more comfortable in my own skin right now because I think that when I saw my face in the mirror, maybe because I have so much self-love that I love to look in the mirror by myself and just appreciate how what God has gave me. I think that God has given us the perfect body, the choice perfect choice for us just to live, because we need to appreciate that you have what you have right now. So you can just look at the mirror and then just say that you are beautiful as you are, without any uh any revision or any such thing. Maybe just because people love to right now they love to just want to fix something within their face, but actually it doesn't matter because right now you are perfect, I think.
Oh, thank you so much, Olivia, for giving such a moving speech in front of us. Great job. Yeah, I do agree with you that please be comfortable on your own skin. Like myself, I used to be called, my lips used to be called like a thick lips. Like everyone, many people when I was in elementary school just bullied me, oh, Agung with thick lips, and then, oh, okay, whatever. And now most of people want to have a thick lips like Kim Kardashian's, or right? So be comfortable on your own skin. Thank you so much, Olivia, and congratulations once again. So now I would like, okay, first of all, Toastmaster Israki, if I don't have enough time, I mean, the time is over, please alert me, yeah? How many person I have?
We have 4 more.
Sorry?
4 more.
4 people more.
Yes.
Okay, wow. I mean, for speaking, 4 people, still enough?
That's right, until 8:10.
Okay, great. Then I will call Toastmaster Sekar. Are you ready? And I know you are ready. Hi, Toastmasters Sekar. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay, the topic for you is Toastmaster Sekar. How are you? How are you, Toastmaster Sekar? 1 to 2 minutes. The screen is yours.
How are you? Well, yeah, every my condition tonight is good, and I'm fine because I can join this meeting tonight, and I feel good because I do what I like, and I feel good because I thankful for what I have today, and yeah, I thankful for my health, and I do actually I try to list down the things that I want to be thankful for, and I do it. I mention all the things that I want to thankful for every day and every morning, so that I can do after I mention all those things that makes me feel thankful, and I can do the activities all day long, feel good and feel great. And yeah, back to you. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you so much, Toastmaster Sekar. Congratulations to you. First of all, congratulations that you could speak in front of us. That is a good job. And I do agree with you that whatever your state is, you have to be grateful and just move on to there's another day tomorrow. Okay? Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sekar. And then now let's invite another Toastmaster. But now I'd like to call Toastmaster from.
Guest Mida.
Sorry?
There's Guest Mida who signed
Yes,
up.
Mida. Okay, yeah. Mida, are you here? Okay, yeah, I saw you. I'm seeing you right now. I'm
Hi,
hiding you. Hi, how are you?
I'm really great, thank you.
Okay, so the prompt for you is no. Mental health is as important as physical health. Mental health is as important as physical health.
Before I start, I would like to say sorry. Maybe my audible is not good because I'm in out of my house right now.
No
So
worries, it's good.
what is it again? Mental health as a physical health?
You are
So
muted, Master Agung.
Oh, mental health is as important as physical health.
Yeah, I think it is a very correct sentence because with the good mental health, we can do good physical health as well. I mean, when you feel sad, when you feel angry, when you feel so what is that called? Upset with your life, with your emotion, you must do not have control for your body. So first of all, you have to make sure emotion is good, so you can do what you need to do in your life. I mean, you know what I mean? When you feel sad, when you feel angry, you must not have enough spirit to do what you have to do. I mean, I am a mother. When I feel angry, when I feel sad, sometimes I do not have any spirit to cook for my family uh, or do my tasks for my assignment or do my job as well in my workplace. So I think mental health is number one to fit all activities in your life. Thank you.
Yay, congratulations, soon to be Toastmaster Maida. Yes, I do agree with that. When you feel angry, yeah, I think it's okay to be angry, right? For example, when someone is coming late, like, where are you? Blah blah blah. Then you be angry, and then after that, done, finished, no grudge. Okay, that is good idea actually to what's that to deliver to convey our emotion. Okay, then next speaker. Actually, I would like to call a Toastmaster, but I received so much DMs from visiting Toastmaster, but I like to give the chance to Toastmaster Arif. Are you still here, Toastmaster Arif? Yeah, Toastmaster Arif is here. Yes.
Hello,
Hi, bro. How are you?
I'm very good.
Nice to hear
Nice
that.
to meet you again in mental health.
Yeah, of course. Nice to meet you as well, Toastmaster Arif. So the question or the prompt for you is ding. Ooh, crying is a sign of weakness. Crying is a sign of weakness. Is it true or not?
Ooh, for me, crying is sign of weakness. I don't agree with this argument because it's very arguable. First, crying is part of our emotion, symptom of we are a human, we are not a robot, we are not machine. We can cry anytime, but the one thing that we want to understand that while you're crying, you are human. You are human, you have to have a weaknesses and also a strength. From me, I understand that I am a human, so I don't agree with this argument because we are human. So even though maybe I'm not crying, but I will think from time to time why it can happen for me or for my family or for my friends or for some stranger in circle of my life. I don't cry, but I'm a weak person also. But in other circumstances, I know I have a strength, I have a threat, and I'm a human. So while you cry, it's very totally normal. So don't be shy to cry and don't afraid to say you are crying. And also don't to be shy that you are not crying at the moment, but you will cry one time in your life. Thank you. So be happy with your crying. Back to you, Toastmaster Ageng.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Arif. Yeah, be happy with your crying. I have a mixed feeling about that. But yeah, I do feel it.
it your crying will be a poem in one day.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, crying. Crying is it's a relief. It's like releasing the emotion. I do agree with that. And I would like to ask to everyone, maybe some of you, if you in this in this week, I mean in the past week, have you cried once? You can raise your hand.
I'm not.
I mean everyone. You can raise your hand. Wow, I see Koyum raising hands, Adrian raising hands, terus Master Andika raising hands. Yeah, oh wow, right? So all of them are men. So normally men, like from the community, expect us to be always strong and not crying. No, I don't agree with that. Crying is not a sign of weakness, because crying, I guess crying is a sign that we 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 release our emotion so that we can continue our life tomorrow, and then we can be resilient. Okay? Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Arif, for that speech. Now, do I have still time, Toastmaster Ishraki or Toastmaster Donna?
No, we don't. Let's go.
Okay, so all right, thank you so much, everyone. I'm sorry that I could not give you all the chance to speak in my session. I'm truly honored that my session had a lot of enthusiasm, had a lot of requests to speak in front of us. But I'm so sorry because of the time constraint. And maybe it's a sign for PPE to Donat to make table topic marathon in the next meetings. We hope so. Let's see. Let's see if Toastmaster Donna is listening right now. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
All right. Okay. That's all from me, I guess. And I hope you are in a good health, and also you can have your mental is also steady. If you have like symptoms or things that you need to go to someone or to your friends, your family, please do so. And also please maintain your health physically and also mentally. Again, thank you so much. Agung is off, and I give the control back to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Ishraki.
Thank you so much, Master Alvin, for taking the lead on our table participation. What a great night! All of the speakers just give us the good insight and inspiring us about how to love ourselves. And maybe before we move to Toastmaster Anom as the last speaker on the speaker, may I know the time report?
All right. So for table topics, can you spotlight me, please, Mr. Spotlighter? Okay, let me spotlight myself. Oh, there it is. My name is Donna, and I am here to give you your time report. So for table topics, everyone is eligible to be voted. Toastmaster Elios at 210, Toastmaster Jennison at 159, Guest Olivia at 149, Toastmaster Sakar at 143, Guest Mita at 129, and Toastmaster Arif at 132. So I'd like to call our ballot counter to provide the link.
Okay. This is the link. You can vote your favorite table topic speaker, and it's QR code you can scan, and you can choose your favorite one to be the most favorite table topic speaker. I will count 1, 2, 7 to conclude this vote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's all from me. That's all from me. And back to you. It's matter of the meeting.
All right, thank you so much, our counter, Toastmaster Faithful. Yeah, Before we move to the presentation, so let's hear our speakers, our first speaker, which is Dr. Anom, to deliver his perspective. But before that, I will call his evaluator, Dr. Koyun, to Dr. Anom. Dr. Koyun.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. My friend, fellow Toastmasters, that is a sign of appreciation for our next speakers. And that's even happened before he started to speak. And Toastmasters Anom Pranama today is going to deliver the most phenomenal speech in Toastmasters, which is to reflect on the pathway itself. So my friend, the purpose of this project to be done by the member is to reflect on his growth during the completions of the pathway on the entire road. We want to listen what happened to him, right? And as well, for the purpose of this speaker to give this speech is to share some of the aspect of his growth during the completion of a path. So ladies and gentlemen, let us listen to our speakers today. Toastmasters Anom Pranama, reflect. Toastmasters Anom Pranama. Over to you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. I still remember when I was in the third grade in my junior high school. I bought a book for 7,000 rupiah. In the book, there was a French quote that said, "Les petits bonheurs," which means take care of the small things. The meaning is to maintain small things when times are very hard in our life. For example, maintaining small habits of waking up early, making the bed, taking a shower in the morning, eating in the morning, and maintaining daily good habit and other small habits. To continue to take care of these small things when we experience difficulties in life. Because from these small habits, the belief in a bright future will emerge by itself. From the small things that are maintained, we will have a resilience in facing the lowest points in our lives. This is my last speech I need to make to complete my pathways, during which I need to reflect on my growth during the completion of the path. It means to the between 10 to 12 minutes long, but don't worry, I will keep it as close as 10 as possible. I'm also mean to think about how far I have come, as well as I summarizing my journey in Toastmasters. These words, "Les petits bonheurs," still vivid in my memory in 2020. A few weeks after my father died, when I lost my life passions, my feelings felt bland, and there was almost no passion for living for me. I tried to maintain small positive habits every day, one of which was reading and discussing. Until one day in March 2021, a friend of mine named Muhammad Ratu shared a poster to join the Toastmaster meeting online. After attending 2 free meetings at Eagle Toastmaster Surabaya, I decided to join Toastmaster. And I officially became a Toastmaster member in April 2021. This is where my journey at Toastmaster began. I gave an icebreaker speech in May 2021. Of course, it did not go smoothly because the last time I presented in English was when I was defending my thesis on my campus. Week after week, I take part in online meetings with Toastmasters from a small town on the islands of Flores called Maumere, a town located next to Bung Karno's exiled town. A few weeks later, I was offered the position of EXO for secretary, and I accepted the offer. When I was a secretary, I learned a lot about the ability to listen during meetings and put it into notes. Several months after taking Toastmaster online meeting, my feelings of loneliness due to my father's death began to be relieved. Especially since in 2021, there is still the COVID-19 outbreak, so I can't leave my room for several months. Finally, in October 2021, I got a new assignment at EXO as a treasurer. I feel so happy because I can help other members when they are registering. In December 2021, I took part in the first contest. I had no target to win this contest because it was my first contest, and I knew I only had a few days to prepare. But luck was on my side. I really didn't expect that I could win at club level and progress to area level. Until one day I was offered Division G director to fill the position of contest chair in the Division G speech contest competition. This is the first time I have been on the committee for a speech contest event, which was attended by a member from several countries, such as India, Singapore, and Malaysia. Here I learned a lot about building a team, even though it was only online. Learning to lead event preparation meetings, leading dry runs so that the DVG contest event could run smoothly. When I was a contest chair, I learned a lot from the contestants who had successfully progressed to the Division G level. Even though they were experienced and had good public speaking skills, they still took the time to rehearse several times. And they did not seem to really care about who is the winner. But I see the contestant join the contest for the pleasure. In November 2022, I moved to Jakarta after 3 years in Maumere, Flores. My feelings are sad and happy because it was in that city that my father died. It was in that city that I took part in the Toastmaster meeting for the first time. It was in that city that I delivered the icebreaker speech. In that city, I won my first contest. And my first to be a contest chair. When I arrived to Jakarta, I intended to move to a club with quite a lot of active members so that I could learn a lot and have fun there. Finally, after doing research, I decided to join SCBD Toastmasters in April 2023. I started to give speech in Eagle Toastmaster from the city of Palmyra, and I ended my pathway in SCBD Toastmaster tonight. My mentor was Distinguished Toastmaster Pipit from Eagle Toastmaster Surabaya, and she was resourceful and a lovely mentor to have. Thanks to the TMPP, I still remember her offering to do a Zoom meeting a few times to make sure I had any problems in my pathways I was taking. All the paths in pathway are flexible and you can mold them to your needs. I have chosen to write speeches on the elective that I think might be a good base for the rest of the speeches. This include using a descriptive language and connect with your audience from level 3. I choose manage difficult audience in level 4. As I am an NLP trainer, in level 5, I choose to complete the prepare to speak professionally, as it is useful if you want to try and become a distinguished Toastmaster. I have become a mentor for myself, which is another great opportunity to learn and improve my skills. Joining the committee also gives me the opportunity to help run the club and learn from other members as well as improving my skills. Toastmaster has shown me that I have leadership skills. It has improved my confidence and changed my view on myself and how I think in many ways. If I were to give a new Toastmaster some advice, I would suggest that they just get stuck in and get started. Just make speech, enter the contest, visit other clubs. Everyone wants you to do well. They will support you and they will not make fun of you. Everything is learning opportunity. I will tell them that the icebreaker can be about absolutely anything. You could talk about a hobby, about your holiday, or anything else. Don't be a perfectionist, just do it. One of the best ways to overcome or avoid obstacles in Toastmasters is to talk to the members of your club, and they will help you do your best. I will tell them that they can do it and they will be helpful. After I reflect, my career life has become better since doing Toastmasters. Unconsciously, my public speaking skills have improved. My reading and writing skills have also improved. As the French wise words I quote at the beginning, les petites bonheurs. Take care of small things until confidence in a bright future comes by itself. I have proven the sacredness of these quotes many times because of several small speeches that I was give at the Toastmaster during these 2 years. The belief in becoming a distinguished Toastmaster appeared by itself. The belief in becoming the district level speech contest champion appeared by itself. The belief in becoming a speech champion, a world-class contest, appeared by itself. And the belief to become a world-class motivator also appeared by itself. So don't forget, always maintain small things habit every day. Thank you. Back to you, Tom.
Hello. Okay, so I will speak on Toastmaster Raki's behalf. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anom. We love having you here, and congratulations on completing that. Let's give it a round of applause.
Ooh.
Yes, I definitely am on the same page with you with regard to le petit bonheur or small joys in life. Those are the beautiful things that we have to respect and appreciate. And I'm really happy for you to be growing with us here in SCBD Toastmasters. So I'm here also as your timer. I'm going to deliver the time report for prepared speakers. First, we have Toastmaster Dedeh at 6:48 or so. I'm not looking. And second, we have Toastmaster Ivonne at 7:42. And we have Toastmaster Leony at 5:48. And lastly, we have Toastmaster Anom at 11:48, which makes Toastmaster Dedeh, Leony, and Anom eligible to be voted. I'd like to call our ballot counter, Toastmaster Shaiful, to provide the link.
Okay, thank you. This is the link to vote your favorite one to be the most favorite prepared speech speaker tonight. And also, I share okay, the QR code if you want to scan with your phone. And I will count 1, 2, 1 until 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, thank you for your vote. Thank you for your vote, and back to you, Toastmaster Donna.
Sweet.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sadhana, and also thank you so much for the So yeah, that's the part after the top the 6 of the conversation. And let's move on to our project.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. We had some great speeches this evening, and now it's time to head into our evaluation session. The first evaluator I'm going to call on. Please help me to welcome QM to evaluate the speech given by Anom. So,
Thank you
Kyung,
very
are
much.
you?
Thank you very much, Madam General Evaluator. Madam Timer, allow me 30 seconds preparations before I start my evaluations.
For sure. Okay, so while Toastmaster Kayum does that, maybe we could hang out for a little bit for a little chat. Oh, are you good? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I am.
Sweet. Okay.
Often that we heard when people say, today a reader, tomorrow is a leader. Toastmasters are known, my friends. Me, myself, a little reader too. As CBD members, some of them might knows me through my home tour back then, when I show all of them my book shelf guest, I would say. And that's where Toastmasters are known. You and me have something in common. And perhaps to begin my evaluations on your speech today, I would like to recommend 3 strengths that you have on this speech particularly. Reflections on the pathway is the biggest moment to all of us. It's marked as the completion, the end of the journey as a Toastmasters. And you manage to convey your story very well from time to time in the speech itself. As you mentioned, I try to keep it short as 10 minutes, but believe it or not, you stop when the times turn yellow. It's that, and which it shows me actually it's 11 minutes. So the strength that you also have here today is that the vocal variety that you have. Even though that you are farther from the camera, farther from the audience, I, as an audience, can still hear your voice. And that makes me want to share the 3 or the 3rd strength that you have, which all of us would really love to say it as well. Your story moves us. And that's where Toastmasters Anom, when I can see our Mr. President here saying or nodding their head by
actually saying that I have been there, I have done that, I experienced it as well. And those makes me feel like Toastmasters have done the same. Toastmasters Ivonne, Toastmasters Adrian, and Toastmasters Janet. And when you can relate it to the audience, that's what makes it more strong. Now, Toastmasters Anom and my friends, a lot of things, a lot of times, I also give you the biggest room in the world, room of improvement. But Toastmasters Anom, I would like for you to improve in the area when you are happy. Tell us in a happy moment. But when you are sad, tell us in a sad way so that we know your Father, not here with all of us, is a pen in our heart as well. And when your victory, when you achieve the contest as a winner, we want to be there celebrating it with you. And last but not least, Toastmasters Anom, if you can see what I am doing right now, I am standing. You're sitting. So I would like to challenge you. Today, a sitting down speaker. Tomorrow, a standing up comedian. Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for such a vibrant evaluation. And congratulations once again to Toastmaster Anom for being resilient and finishing your pathway. Now for the second evaluation. Help me welcome Adrian to evaluate the speech given by Dedeh. Adrian, the stage is yours.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, great. Toastmaster Dedeh, congratulations for your speech, implementing the evaluation from your prior speech. I have received your evaluation from your prior speech, and I feel that you have done your homework very well. The first one, engagement. You have been doing good with the question. You engage with the audience at the first to catch up all the audience attention in that way to you, to your speech, to your title. And your hand movement. I don't see anything hand movement that is awkward. You're comfortable with that. And I love that. And that the way that you bring your speech from the start until the end, the structured way, I also can see that hard work you have put it in. The first one, you start with the question, the introduction, your personal story, like you have this target, you have this sales target that you want to achieve, that it's relatable to us in that way. And also you have give us the example how to implement the selling yourself stuff with the active listening to keep in mind of what customer needs and to bring our perspective into that win-win solution. It's great. And then you end it with the conclusion. It's structured and you keep the best, the good way that what have been you've doing in the past. You've been doing great right now, and I want to see this thing, all of this great stuff in your next speech. And also you have implemented the feedback about how you control your gesture. I can see you consciously minding your gesture, not moving too much, but consciously aware of your gesture. It's great. And you are comfortable in that way with all of your dress, your preparation. It's great. And to make your speech more resilient for the future, I would like to suggest some things. The first one would be questions. Give your thanks to the audience who answer and maybe have a little chat with them about that question to have more engagement. And the second, bolder conclusion, selling yourself first. You need to put the definition of selling yourself. which is make yourself more presentable to the audience. That's where the value comes in. You need to make that conclusion the strong part in your speech. And to challenge yourself, your eye level is not the same with the camera. When you're looking at the camera like this, the neck, you're not comfortable that way. So bring up the camera and talk that way. You will feel more comfortable. And congratulations again, completing evaluation and feedback. See you soon, your next speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adrian, for that encouraging evaluation. Our second evaluator, help me welcome Honey to evaluate the speech given by Ivonne.
Thank you, Madam GE. Congratulations for Toastmaster Ivonne for giving an inspiring speech about your experience, guidance from your mentor. I love to see you already grow, and I hope not only me, but now we here see a lot progress from you. At the first time, you were so nervous, you avoid public speaking and ever fail. But after you do more practice and got the guidance from your mentor, you already prove it yourself. Congratulations, Toastmaster Ivonne. I have 2 points you excel at. First, about the body language. I love the way you use it hand gesture effectively. Example, when you tell about your mentoring session, how to do writing speech in a good way, you receive a lot of feedback. And you explain truth use your hand left and right. It's explain other things that a different way, about the writing speech. Also, you have a plus. We see your half body language. You already being brave to standing out in front of the camera, in front of the audience. I love to see the difference from you, Toastmaster Ivonne. And the second, about the engage the audience. In the beginning, you ask the audience, and the way you deliver to ask the audience, your voice speed was constant and calm. You look enjoy it. It was your stable pace and feel confidence. Beside of you have excelled in the speech, the way I want to give your another improvement that I highlight. One is about I love the way you deliver a speech. You share a great story from your experience in the speech structure. During the opening, introduce the audience and your history first. You tell the history from your past, and you compare yourself with after you have a guide from your mentor. In the middle, you tell the point about your benefit, and until you have a remarkable speech with the quality. But I didn't see at the end of the point of closing your speech. After you mention second mentor about Toastmaster Alvin, you give an impression message. It will be better. You can add more, a little bit point to encourage the audience that tell about how this is difference from me in the past and the now. Now tell about yours. It will be engaging at the closing point. Back to you, Madam GE.
Thank you, Ani, for the pleasant presentation that you have given us. Now, last but not least, help me welcome the fourth speaker or the fourth evaluator this evening, Raihan, to evaluate the speech given by Leony.
Okay. Can everyone hear me, see me?
Yes.
Okay. First off, I want to say congratulations, Toastmaster Leony, for finishing your level 1. This is, I believe, is a huge step for any Toastmaster. This is a milestone that you finished off all the basics and now you're moving on to something more specialized. And to get to your speech itself, you were tasked to take the feedback that I've given you the last time you did a speech, and I think overall you did quite well. I want to highlight some positive that I found in your speech. As usual, your English is practically perfect. I don't see any glaring errors in your grammar or your structure of your sentences. You were completely fine with that. And if I were to sum up who you are as a speaker based on the 2 speeches that I've seen, is that you are a very strong storyteller. I feel like you've told the story of the painter quite well tonight, and that you engage. You made us pay attention to you. We might just want to hear what happens and how that relates to your entire speech. And I think that's a very strong point and a very strong starting point for any speech. I see you've also implemented my suggestion of audience engagement quite well, although in a very basic form, which you asked the audience a question that relates to your speech, and that got the audience a bit thinking. Perfectly okay way to engage, to interact with the audience. And then also, I see that you have some improvements when it comes to your vocal variety. You emphasize on some parts of your speech with a little bit more strength, and that gives attention to those certain parts, whilst others, you're a bit more soft and to basically add emotion to it. And I find these points to be such a strong start, and I am looking forward how you continue to improve upon this in the future. And speaking of improvements, no one is without flaws. Here are some notes that I think you can take away from your current speech. I do think you already are quite good when it comes to building your speech and how you the topics you present. I do think you need to refine it, because I see potential for you to become more than you are now. I think with a bit more just general practice, you become a better speaker. I do think you need to have a strong finish. I feel like your opening is you hook the audience with the opening quite well. Your body is pretty solid. I do think you need to finish it off with a more stronger opening, just to leave the audience something that can 100% remember by. And if you are capable, I do think you should add a bit more energy to the general vibe of your speech, just so that the audience doesn't wander away. Sometimes if we're a bit too low, you can like lose the audience a bit. So that's something to keep in mind. And lastly, I think a bit of a challenge, maybe 2 things. One, experiment with other types of speeches. I do think even though it's not what you're typically doing, if you experiment with other forms, it teaches you a lot of what is your potential strength and also what you can't do. So you know how to avoid it if it's like a competition or whatever. And second, when engaging with the audience, asking a question is fine, but also maybe you can try something like this. Ask an open-ended question and then use the audience's response within your speech. That's a bit more advanced, but I think if you're capable of doing that, that is such a good way to have the audience be a part of your speech and make them pay attention to you more. But all in all, I think for finishing off your level 1, this is perfectly great. And I think you have a very strong future within Toastmasters, and I'm look forward to more from you in the future. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raihan, for such a thorough evaluation. And congratulations for completing level 1, Leony. Now I'm going to call on the timer to give us the report on the timings. Madam Timer, please unmute yourself. Okay.
Yes, okay, great. My name is Donna, and I am about to give you the time report for the evaluators. First, Toastmaster Qayyum, was shaving it very close at 3:26, and so did Toastmaster Adrian at 3:29. We also have Toastmaster Hani at 3:14 and Toastmaster Raihan at 4:20 blazing. With that, I'd like to call our ballot counter, Toastmaster Shaiful, to provide the voting link.
Okay. Okay, thank you. This is the we'll share with you for the most evaluator. Okay. You can check your Zoom box and you can choose your vote. Count 1 until 5 to close the vote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. Back to you, Madam G.
Okay, thank you to our ballot counter. Before we move on to the general evaluation session, I believe we are going to take a group picture. Is that correct?
That is right.
Yeah.
So everybody, I would like for you to give out your biggest smiles. Okay, turn on your cameras. All right, we have 2 pages tonight. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Jepret. And okay, let me do that one more time. One more time. Okay, let me. Nah. Okay, we're gonna have 3 pictures, okay? I think 4 even. 3, 2, 1. Ah, look at y'all beautiful smiles. Okay, and another one. Second page, look at you. 3, 2, 1. All right. You are only gonna have 1 pose for tonight. I'm so sorry. Back to you, GE.
Thank you for the group shot. Now the evaluation part of the meeting. I'm going to call on my team of evaluators to give some feedback on how the different aspects of the meeting went. The first person I'm going to call on is the grammarian, who has been keeping track of the word use and listening for the good uses of language. So please help me welcome to the stage our grammarian, Andika.
Thank you so much. As promised, I will deliver a report where we can learn together. This is my finding. First of all, I will share with you my findings about the usage of to be, the usage of words, and also the pronunciation. There is someone who said there is 5. It could have been there are 5. I just talking. Some word is missing. I was just talking. Have you able? There's one word that is important here is have you been able? So those are my findings about to be. Now, let's hear about infamous or famous. So what are the difference among them, between them? So infamous is well known for negative things. So for example, he was infamous due to his robbery case. But for famous, we use it for someone or something is well known for positive thing. For example, Indonesia is famous for its tradition. And now I would like to invite you to unmute yourself and pronounce this word.
Engineer.
Engineer.
Engineer, correct. It's not engineer, but it's engineer. What about this one?
Listen.
Yes, listen like Beyonce. So the T is silent. It's not listen, but it's listen. And what about this?
Comfortable.
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 Okay, so there might be various ways on pronouncing this, but on the American English, we say comfortable. So the OR is not pronounced. So comfortable. So those are the pronunciation. Now I would like to invite you to guess who said this quote. We don't need a reason to love ourselves. Can you guess?
Elias?
Yes, exactly. My panggilan sayang is Toastmaster Tio. So he said we don't need a reason to love ourselves. And be aware that the next sentence is actually related to this. You are beautiful as you are. Who said this?
Guess.
Olivia.
Yes,
Olivia, yes.
soon to be Toastmaster Olivia. You are beautiful as you are. So we don't need a reason to love ourselves because we are beautiful as we are. And what about this? Whatever stage we are in, we have to be grateful. Who said this? Can you guess? All right. Can you say that again?
Toastmaster Sekar.
No, it's Toastmaster Agung. At least that's what I hear. So he said that whatever stage we are in, we have to be grateful. So as long as we keep learning from all of the situation, so we have to be grateful because we have ourselves. Well, back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Mr. Grammarian, for such an excellent report. Now, the second first role take I'm going to call on is our R counter. To give us a report on how many filler words we used this evening, please help me welcome Dedeh.
Hello, back again with me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, first I would like to show the slide. Can everyone see the slide?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to give my report for Toastmasters of the meeting. Toastmasters Israki. I heard you said repeated words 2 times, which is, if you, and most of the time you were breaking up, so I cannot get what you said. I'm so sorry. For the GE Toastmasters channel, you spoke very clear and smooth, so you were clear. For the grammarian Toastmasters Andika, you were clear also. For the timer Toastmasters Donna, 4 times. For the ballot counter Toastmasters Saiful, you were clear. For the speaker Toastmasters Dedeh, you had repeated words 4 times. Ask, about, sell, cannot, can't. For the second speaker, Toastmasters Ivonne, 3 times and 1 times. Repeated words 1 time, which is to 6. Oh, I'm so sorry. Toastmasters Ivonne, repeated words only 2 times, to 6, urging me. And for Toastmasters Anom as the third speaker, 3 times and 1 times. Repeated words 1 times, which is when I was secretary. Long pauses 5 times. And for Toastmasters Anom, he said 1 time of the word of the day. For the fourth speaker, Toastmasters Leony, you have repeated words 1 time, which is all right, yes, long pauses 1 time, and you said word of the day 3 times. For the table topic masters, Toastmasters Agung, 1 time, 5 times, 9 times, repeated words 8 times, such as the, I believe, to, about, yeah, to and to be always, we. For the first speakers, Toastmasters Elios, you said 1 time for the word of the day and the rest you are clear. For the second speaker, Toastmasters Jenison, well one time, but one time, repeated words one time, not money, not money. For the third speaker, our guest Olivia, 5 times, 12 times, repeated words one time, maybe, maybe, and long pauses one time. For the fourth speaker, Toastmaster Sekar, 2 times, 7 times, 6 times, and 2 times, well, 1 time. For the fifth speaker, our guest Mida, 12 times, so 1 time. For the last speaker for Table Topic Masters, Toastmasters Arif, 2 times. And for the evaluators, Toastmasters Adrian, repeated words 2 times, relatable, project 2. And you said word of the day once. Toastmasters Honey, you have repeated words 4 times. We hear, you, after you, and you have. For Toastmasters Kayyum, you were clear. And for Toastmasters Raihan, 2 times or 11 times. And here are a few tips for all of us to overcome filler and crutch words. The first one is slow down your speech. The second one is practice the habit of pausing and thinking before speaking. Stick to short sentences and eliminate compound sentences. Think of what you want to say. The fifth is say it with convictions. And the last is keep practicing to make a progress. Thank you. Back to GE. That's all from my report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dedeh, for such a detailed report. And thank you for those tips on how we can reduce our filler words. Now, it's time for me to give my comments on my report on the overall meeting. The meeting started on time, which is always a good sign. Everyone who arrived was welcomed, and there was warm welcoming all around, which is a great tone to set for the meeting. The opening by the president with all the details about Toastmasters and specifically this club was really useful. I believe that fellow guests, such as myself, could get a glimpse into what this club is about, what you can expect when you're joining this club. It's nice to see that this club has such an active mentor program. There was one thing that I can maybe suggest is have the Toastmasters vision or mission statement alongside the club so that we get an idea of what the Toastmasters mission is about. But overall, the agenda was posted in the group chat, and there's a systematic way that it's set out. So I'm following the agenda as I give my report. The role takers were introduced by the Toastmaster of the meeting. There were some technical issues with the sound, but overall there was smooth transitions into everyone doing their part. Then we headed into the prepared speech session. There was some mix-up or changing of the orders, but the time was still top-notch. We kept to the time, which is great in any meeting. The speakers, wow. To have so many speakers sign up for prepared speeches, that is a good sign. So it was really great to listen to the different speakers. Everyone had his slots. Wonderful. Then we headed into the table topic session. Now the thing about table topics, so often people are hesitant to speak, especially if it's their first time. What I liked about what the table topics master did was call on an experienced person to set the tone so we can get an idea of what to expect. So well done, Toastmaster Agrum, for choosing someone with experience to go first. There were quite a few volunteers, but what the table topics master did was call on specific people and had people who did not get a chance to speak to take part in the session, which is really great because so often you have the people who speak the most get the slots. So well done on choosing specific people. We had our timer was on top of things, keeping the signal so we can know what time you had. So everything went according to the time. Then we also had one of the prepared speakers come back to do his speech. So there was time in the meeting for him to deliver his speech, and again stuck to the time, which I know I keep saying it, but it's a good sign to stay on time. The ballot counter posted the link and informed everyone that the link has been posted so that everyone could vote. Well done on that. And then we headed into the evaluation sessions where the evaluators offered encouraging evaluations as well as what they did well and a growth point, which is always good. As the president mentioned, that this is a learning experience and having educational evaluations is such an important part of the learning process. So well done to the evaluators for their wonderful evaluations. All the role takers delivered their reports. They did an excellent job, quite detailed and impressive. And yes, overall, the meeting, I believe everyone had fun. I saw engagement, which is really great. And yes, it was an overall good experience. For a first-time guest as myself, I enjoyed being here. And thank you everyone for the welcoming and the warm welcome that you have given me. And that is my report. So I'm going to hand over my control to the Toastmaster of the meeting.
Alright, thank you so much, Mr. Charnel, our you and also your team. Thank you so much for that. Okay, and growing up together. So I those master, especially as we come to yeah, I think this is the time. Before you go, I know of the time about 8 minutes, but before that, I will call in contact to Phil to the first speaker for the motorcycle.
You're still muted?
We can't hear you, unfortunately, Toastmaster Shaiful.
Not.
Could you try again?
Still can't hear you yet. Do you want to change to another microphone?
Or maybe you want to use your laptop, your computer microphone directly instead of.
You can share and we can present it for you. Still not great. I could speak on your behalf. Okay. Thank you. You could full screen it for me? Okay, great. Could someone spotlight the two of us and maybe we could have the winner as well, so that there's going to be 3 of us, or it's up to you. Oh, wait, excuse me. Okay, thank you to Mr. Careful. I am here to present the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to all 4 speakers and 8, I think, table topic speakers, as well as our 4 evaluators. You guys did amazing. So with that, I'd like to present the first of all, and that is the best prepared speaker. Okay, the most prepared speaker is Toastmaster Dedeh. Come on up, step right up. Okay, I'm gonna there we go. Take your picture in 3, 2, 1. Oh, beautiful. I'm so proud of you. Oh, my. All right. Next up, we have our best table topic speaker, and that is Toastmaster Elios. Is he still here? Hello. Long time no see, homie. Okay, get you a good picture in 3, 2, 1. All right. And last but not least, our best evaluator of tonight. And that is Toastmaster Qayyum. Well, since he is not here, we'll deliver the the certificate by mail. And that is all. Thank you, Toastmaster Shaiful, for being graceful in allowing me to step in. Oh yes, and our very handsome and gorgeous VPM, look at him. Go text him to talk about SCBD Toastmasters. Join us and or come again. So go scan, go text him, and his details are also in the chat box. Thank you. Back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Raki.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Donna, and also Toastmaster Theo, the winners. So congratulations to all winners. Yeah, I can wait to hear your speech in the future. And the last for me, the closing remarks and the Tom for the next during the work. People love you no matter what, but yourself is really important. So please love yourself. But let's escape from any toxic relationship, any toxic circle. Just love yourself because yourself is better than the other. I think that's all. I will give it the control to the president of the company.
Thank you. Let's give big round of applause for our Toastmaster of meeting and also to ourselves. Despite all the difficulties, despite all the bad or the unhappy feelings, but we made it. We learned a lot tonight. And I would like to thank our Division I Director, Toastmaster Alvin, Area Director I3, Toastmaster Raki, and also our visiting Toastmasters. We have Toastmaster Charnel as our GE, Toastmaster Flo from Gunung Sewu, also Toastmaster Ristiana from Pekanbaru Toastmaster Club. We also have Toastmaster Ari from UI TMC, my bro, Toastmaster Theo from Empire Toastmasters, and also, so he was gone, Toastmaster IS from Pediatrics. So everyone, please come again to our meeting every Friday. The next week, it will be full online, so I will see you there. Hopefully, you will stay healthy and stay safe. And with my wallet, I adjourn this meeting. Happy morning!
Happy morning!
Happy morning! Oh,
Yes.
Happy morning to
congratulations!
all SCBDs.